Hello, beautiful love light. Welcome to my channel, Heart Rhythm Healing. Amy, I'm a certified Reiki master and self-proclaimed spiritual maestro because I view myself as a conductor standing in front of you, symphony, beautiful symphony of love lights, playing your soul song. I'm a conductor, keeping time in front of all y'all of all of the energetics that exist all around us all the time. Hello, I see someone here. If you want to say hi, that'd be awesome. So you are. If not, no worries. Anyway, I am in here talking about the Mayan Galactic Calendar time and that way of kind of flowing through time. It is seeing time as art versus time as money. It's a more freeing way to flow through the endix of our existence, because if you're listening to me, more than likely, if you've been drawn into this space, you are similarly minded, right? In that everything around us is energy. That's it. Everything. We're all made up of atoms, right? And atoms are energy. And we look physical, right? It looks three-dimensional, but under a microscope, it's just energy at different rates. And so that is what I do. I am an energy healer, and I say that lightly, loosely, because it is my belief that you actually heal yourself. All I do is I sit and hold sacred medicine space for the energetics to flow to and through you with the intention of like breaking up densities and blockages that exist within your energy body, your mental body, your emotional body, your body. Because I think I'm flowing. You are moving in a space of ease instead of dis-ease, right? Like when those energetics are free flowing and those molecules where they're going and they're charged and excited and vibrating at super high frequencies and levels, that's healing, in my opinion, right there. You're fully equipped. However, it takes intention, right? And that's what I do. So in my space, there's a link in the description box to the harmonic vibrational attunement model. You set the intention, me permission as an energy healer to send energy to you every day. You receive potent, powered life force and flowing to and through you with the intention to cleanse and clear, heal and strengthen, balance and align, open and activate all of your energy centers for your highest benefit. That comes to you every day. And so whether you ever like sit in front of the videos that I do or not, which I come in there live every Tuesday, I call it Tune In Tuesday, where I send that energy healing live in, so that we can all like bathe in that life force. And I share like the energetics, the messages that have come in my meditative time when I'm opening sacred space before that live fast. I don't know what you want to call it. The session, before the session that's recorded, I spend anywhere from usually the bare minimum is like 30 minutes, like it's upwards of like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I just kind of go, the energetics take me. And once I feel like that space protected and high, like healing vision, that's when I come into that space and I really wait that moment. So again, like people like want like what time, it is generally between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning on Tuesdays. However, I really flow with the energetics, and in following the Mayan Galactic Calendar of time video I'm doing, I hope you are also beginning to see that this very structured, mechanical way of viewing time that have been like dare I say, underneath for so long. Like, I want to free us to really begin to trust and understand that you are going to exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. The more that we can create with just our own way of life and showing up in the world, the healthier it's going to be for us. So while again, I do try to honor that mechanical way of keeping time, and I show up usually between 9 and 10, I've also been kicking around the idea of sort of like creating that structure by like I go live Mondays and Tuesdays and really that structure on Sunday. I think I should know by then when I'm going to like have time in my day in the next like day or two. But anyway, as of right now, I just really go with the energy and the energetics because I do my best to stay heart-led more often than not, especially in my healing space. Okay, so diving into the Mayan Galactic Calendar. Before I get started, I did some reading on we're changing over in the next day or two. Let me take a peek. That happens, on Friday. We're going from the green central castle of enchantment into the red eastern wheel of turning. And so I've been wanting to like dive into that and unpack it and see what kind of bubbles me and what I think about it. And wow, I read something from lawoftime.org. It was mind-blowing for me. It's all about like time shift and sort of the genesis of Jose Arguelles and Adriel. And it was a little mind-blowing for me. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know what I think and feel about it, but that's okay. Like, you don't have to buy into somebody's version of what's going on, right? It's more important to stay connected to and anchored in your own intellect, your own experiences, your own way of seeing and viewing everything that's going on around, because you are the one creating your world. So again, I want to read actually because it was a lot, but it's super cool. There's some really cool things that I learned and pulled out of it, which we'll talk about on Friday when we talk about red. I might do like its own video, to be honest, because I feel like there might be a lot in there. Smarter. So we are currently flowing through a 18-year wave spell, and that is the White Wizard wave spell off 4 years ago. And there are code keys that are woven into each of those 20, solar tribes of the matrix. And so there are those code keys. The whole idea behind me sharing these is for you to pay attention to insights that flash your mind, feelings that bubble up in art, associations to those words that like catch your ear where you're like, oh, that's important for me right now. That's what I want you to really pay attention to, are the energetics and vibration of the words, the feelings, thoughts that are inspired by these words within you, because you have your own uniquely coded messages that want you pulled up from within you. It's not about me and what I think of. I mean, I'm going to share what I think and feel if I feel like guided and led to do that. However, it's so important for you to really plug into your own heart mind, really like pay attention to the nuances and the subtleties flowing from within you. So the 13-year wave spell that we're spiraling through, the fourth one, the White Wizard keys are enchants, receptivity, and timelessness. And we have spiraled into this year, which is the red self-exist moon year. So we have a couple qualities that are going on in there, because we have both the solar tribe and the tone of creation. So the red tribe brings in the code keys and keys of purifies, universe, water, and then self-existing, the creation, brings in the qualities or the keys of define, measure, and form. Next, we have 65-day season. We are cycling through the white northern dog season of heart. Again, that's offering us the opportunity and invitation to really gain clarity about what our patterns and emotional bodies are seeking to teach us about ours. And as we're cycling through the next, we're a week or so in. Let's see. It's 65 days, and we are 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in. So we have 55 days left to really sit our emotional patterns and bodies and see what we need to learn, the lessons that our emotional body has for us. And the code keys of white dog, loves, heart, and loyalty. Next, we have the green central of enchantment. Today is the last day. No, I'm off by a day. Tomorrow's the last. I'm so sorry, y'all. Tomorrow's the last day. For some reason, I went that. Anyway, and enchantment, that's just this idea of really gaining clarity about aligning with heart mind, like the true authentic you, aligning word and action. So that's the idea of intent, that you are creating magic through your thoughts, words, actions. Then we have the 28-day moon that we're in. We are in the moon of attunement. That is also wrapping up the end of the week, or beginning of next week, rather. February 6th is the last day of the resonant movement. And those code keys are channel, inspire, and attunement. And we have the yellow star well. We're in the second to last day, so we're in the 12th day of the wave spell. The yellow star, and those are beautifies, elegance, and art. And then we have today. Today is the blue crystal storm day. And there are code keys and images that are anchored into this, right, that I want to read about is the 19th solar tribe out of the 20 tribes. The glyph right here. So as you see, blue is associated with the direction west, and the quality associated with that direction is transforms. So something is being transformed within you energy. Pretty cool. The keys for blue storm are catalyze, self-generation, and energy. The quote comes from Mahatma Gandhi: "We must become the change we seek in the world." It's another favorite of mine. And again, that goes along with your perception creates your reality. So if you want things to change, you really do have to change first. Nothing around you will change, stay the same. I know, kind of sucks, doesn't it? All right. All of existence. Oh, if you want to get calendars to follow along with me, I have a link in the description box below, 13moon.com/Cassia. That's her affiliate link. Hopefully she will get a little something extra for that because she is the reason that I even know about this. I have a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below too. Awesome. Cosmic Consciousness with Cassie is her channel. And I have a link to the yellow star waves that I'm going to dive into, the Astro Dream Advisor, and then I'll have the daily affirmation in the description. You can follow along when I read that too, because it's nice to follow along with people sometimes, right? All of existence is shaped from energy, right? I talked about that at the very beginning. All of existence is shaped from energy or information. The many combinations of energy that constitute the myriad forms of carry with them distinct vibration. Each subtle resonance contributes to the overall energetic equation. We can discover how our intentions affect the vibration of the energy we output into the field. See, I want to read that again. That is why my space even works, because it's the intention. We can discover how our intention affect the vibration of the energy we output the field. Therefore, by examining the unique energetic signatures carried our thoughts, words, and actions, experiences, we can refine how we wield our energy. Learning to conduct power and potential of our inner forces effectively. A catalyst initiates or accelerates a process event without being affected or consume the process. As catalytic agents, we have the ability to induce responses and reactions, stimulate change and transformation. Our personal energy always plays into the mix. We affect the chemistry of every situation we are in. If only people would take that more serious. Protect your energy. Clean and clear your energy. It's so important, truly, for all of us. Our personal energy always plays into the mix. We affect the chemistry of every situation we're in. If we can be the eye of the storm, the center point of stillness, we gain the power to alter the environment without being carried away by the storm. Blue storm, ambassador of self-generation, inspires to activate our inner resources that we make upon our inner source to generate the transformation we seek to catalyze. As awakened thunder beings, we have capacity to be of influence, be it vigor, charisma, or stillness. Blue storm declares, circulate energy, usher in renewal and reconfiguration. Thunderous outbreaks can be positively terrifying. Unleash intensity while remaining anchored to the center of stillness. Around dances chaos. The quote at the end is from Anonymous, and it is, silence is all pervasive. It exists, a droplet of water, the petal of a flower, a bolt of lightning, and the roar of thunder. It's interesting. All right, so we're rolling to tone 12 because we're in the blue crystal storm. So that crystal tone of creation brings in the codes of dedicate, universalize, and cooperation. So as I'm reading this, I'm kind of curious to see how this revolves to my idea that was dropped into my heart mind space a couple days ago about how the means of creation could potentially help us to enter into and become better at manifesting want on purpose, utilizing these energetics, cycling through every 13 days to draw and catalyze what we want to come into fruition, right? To like really create it and bring it into being. All right, so the quote comes from 28 Meditations on the Law of Time. Quote, 12 represents the maximum evolution form, its attainment of complete complexity. Having dissolved rigidity in tone 11, the crystal tone presents a higher order of cohesion, offering complex stability, creative cohesion, and comprehensive vision. Here we perceive the coherency of the whole composition of related parts, honoring the elaborate inner workings of life as a mnemonic synthesis. Crystal asks us to universalize, to translate our knowledge and insights that they are universally applicable, relevant, shareable with all, assisting the elevation of the common good. Tone 12 affirms that we ourselves embody the highest qualities of internal and social architecture. Like a crystal with its unique facets that contribute to the totality of its beauty, so Tone 12 reminds us to honor and celebrate the diverse features and contributions of individuals. Which constitute the power of a strong, interdependent unity. Tone 12 offers the recognition that in a healthy whole system, the needs of the individual are met by the collective. And in return, the individual feeds aspirations of the collective. May we strive to collaborate with one another, combining our gifts and enhancing our efforts, while remaining clear and lucid in the grip of our autonomy. Share their accounts of complete adventures and to determine new adventures to undertake. These gatherings, known as roundtables or Rites of the Kin, are specifically held on days because Tone 12 models cooperation. These circles exhibit the coherent power of acknowledging all participants as carrying equal right and responsibility, while organized around a central unifying focus. All are universally welcomed to contribute their personal energy in addition to the constructive functioning of the whole. Crystal declares, every being place in the formation. Our individual efforts of perseverance and commitment are invaluable. As we work in concert with one another, a powerful synergy emerges, a crystalline configuration which equals more than the sum of its parts. May we experience ourselves as integral components of a net of divine creativity. And then the final quote from a man named Samuel Beast. And the quote is, every individual is a detail of a whole pattern. So there's a couple things in here that kind of stuck out to me. That whole idea of, as far as like the manifestations of creation, and it doesn't have to fit into that structure. I'm just kind of playing with that idea, right? Like, I don't, is the whole idea that like, we don't have to do it alone, right? So, and also maybe like using Tone 12 of the wave spell, each wave spell to manifest, really like making sure, are we creating or manifesting things that are going to benefit all of us? Or is it just a superficial, selfish manifestation? Like really, or how, like, can we shift a little bit so that it does become more beneficial to the client? Like, just kind of keeping us, I want to say honest, keep ourselves honest, right? Like, keep ourselves like in that like higher mind, higher vibrational, really looking to want to benefit the all. Yeah. And then all, looking to see like, what are my races? What do I have available to me to continue to help me create this and bring it into being? Because that's that idea of cooperation, really seeking to work together. And there was something else that I read hang on a minute. I probably should have said it while I was. And collaborate with one another, combining our gifts and enhancing our efforts. Like just making sure that, is you're seeking to manifest, like, would it come faster? Would it benefit you if you allowed other people to sort of come in and come around you and like lift you up and sort of like help you, right? To collaborate or to offer, maybe like, hey, advice, like, have you this? What about this? And and again, just, checking in, making sure that what you're creating is really truly what you want to be creating. Tweak it. Maybe the still this day of crystal, like, really, because it talks about how everybody's together every 13 days around the world. Groups of natural time trackers meet regularly on crystal days to share their accounts of completed adventure and to determine new adventures to undertake. So this also may be a good time to begin to like the genesis point of what you're going to see magnetize on day one, right? Like to create that to magnetize for manifestation, right? Yeah. So that's, now I'm going to read the daily affirmation for today's blue crystal storm, and then the yellow star wave spell, astro dreaming link. I'll ask the question and read the kind of deeper dive qualities of blue storm, and then we're out of here, y'all. So the affirmation is, I dedicate in order to catalyze. Universalizing energy, I seal the mix of self-generation with the crystal of cooperation. I am guided by the power of magic. Very cool. So I dedicate in order to catalyze. Universalizing energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation, the crystal tone of cooperation, guided by the power of magic. A12 question for today. If you want to click that link and open it in a new window and follow along, or it in, anyway. How can I utilize my relationships to explore and expand any of my self-limiting constructs? And how do I inspire cooperation? Very, very good questions. Blue storm qualities: catalyst, transformer, liberator, foundation for ascension, purification, body, transformation, reunion, funnying, lightning path, initiation by fire, ecstasy of freedom, self-nation. Blue storm comes to help you in the integration process that moves you from separation to ascension. This initiation fire breaks any false containers of self that cannot withstand the flame of transmutation. Only your true identity will live through these fires, for you will be reborn in the air of all that is. Blue storm, the water that purifies and quenches your spiritual thirst. In this state of consciousness, you stand willing to surrender everything. You give up what you seem to be in order to become fully you are. You step into the fight of the unknown and you are changed forever. Blue storm catalyzes and prepares your nervous system and circuitry for complete transformation. It is the electromagnetic storm of transmission, the clearing and quickening of your physical, mental, emotional, and etheric bodies. As you become aligned with the energies and evolve in consciousness, your body's vibration is raised, becoming less dense. Your new alignment ignites the quickening process that transmutes the shadows of the past, including experiences, thought forms, and old patterns that have held you back. Again, y'all, that's exactly what we do inside the Harmonizational Attunement Ensemble. All of that. Prepare your system and circuitry for complete transformation. It's the electronic storm of transmutation, the clearing and quickening your physical, mental, emotional, and etheric bodies. As you become aligned with the descending, or that's coming down from harmonizing with your highest expression of self, which is what I say. And evolving consciousness, your body's vibration raised, you ascend, becoming less dense. So we're really working on and building the light body that is going to allow us to continue to spiral and cycle the new earth that's being created, that light grid that's being created here on earth through all of the light workers. All right, a simple catalyst for this catapulting force is the integration of duality within. That's big, y'all. A simple catalyst for this catapulting is the integration of duality with. It's simple. I'm certainly working toward that. And in some cases I have, been able to integrate some reality. I still definitely live in the three-dimensional world, this polarized spectrum where I play. I'm seeking to really pull myself out of it. It's fun every once in a while, I'm not going to lie. And I get a simple catalyst. Simple? I think integration of duality within is simple. It is simple. It's very elegant at its core, at its foundation. Yes, it's super simple. I believe that the humanness and mind chatter that we have going on, I think that's what complicates. I guess that's why I'm laughing. It's just there's this idea, right? But the more that we create a coherent vibrating between our heart mind, the less chatter I'm going to have, and the easier it will be to really truly catalyze this catapulting to integrate duality within, which is super cool. The personal integration of shadow is what creates the miracle. Shadow is simply that which is separated from the full light of consciousness. By integrating, you are freed from delusions of right or wrong, good and evil. Shadow provides an opportunity for bring in all of your expanded essence. I'm here for that, y'all. Again, I'm not entirely out that we'll be able to do it on Earth as it is right now. However, I'm 150% on board for creating. Totally sold out for that. Harmonic wisdom embodied in Kauak, C-A-U-A-C, Kauak, is freedom. So I believe that this is a deity from the Mayan, people. I believe Kauak is a figure. It's a person or a deity. So the harmonic wisdom embodied in, don't quote me on that, but I thought it is, in Kauak is freedom, which can be defined as the state of being unconstrained, fate, karma, necessity, or circumstance in one's choices or actions. Okay, remember, y'all, learning right along with you. So if I get something wrong, please correct me. You're not going to offend me in any way, shape, or form. That's why I'm coming in here. So if this Kauak is something else, I truly want to know. You are welcome to correct me. You are welcome to say, hey, that's what it is. Have you looked at this? Or, share a resource. I'm in for that. Truly, I want to learn right along all of y'all. I am as much the student as I am the teacher in this particular educational space. Okay, so freedom is an open reality wherein you are at choice every moment. This state of being originates from an innate perception of reality. It is the understanding that you are an actor, free to play any part at any moment with being attached to it. You with your life scripts, your attachments and perceptions in order to free them. From this perspective is the fullest freedom, learning to live in natural harmony and union with divine will. May it be, y'all. So that's it. Those are the energetics of this blue crystal storm day. I'm feeling a little more aligned today than yesterday. So that's good. Very thankful on this blue crystal storm day and really just feel more like coming back. Yeah, yesterday was just a rough day, but I sat with some things and I still need continue to like journal and work out some things, but I'm doing that. So what is that? To talk about the shadow. Oh, come on. Integrated. So personal shadow is simply that which is separated from the of consciousness. So I was just seeking to bring into consciousness. It's about me that I really need to, the shadowy parts, we always don't really want to admit are they, and really love and accept those parts of me and be okay with that. I'm getting better. I'm learning. So that was my day yesterday. And today I've been neutral. Right? Like I wasn't, yesterday I was pretty neutral. We'll see what tomorrow brings, right? But hopefully the blue crystal storm will catalyze and help me to really process those shadows and begin to move into this integration of duality. Because I think that would be amazeballs I do think it's possible. No, it's possible. Super exciting. I want to stay on that path. I want to base in a place where I really am fluidly moving through duality and really keeping that right, where it's this fluid balance between light and dark, good and evil, hot and cold, up and down, right? Like all of the aspects, to really just stay in that space of, I see that. I don't need to judge it. Right? Anyway. Oh, beautiful love light. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up for me. And if you feel moved to do so, subscribe to my channel. And that bell, because you'll get notified when I go live every day. At least I have been doing them daily. I don't know if I will do every day. Hopefully. But at least if I go, you'll get notified, and then you can come hang out with me, and we can actually have a conversation, which would be fun. Or comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see the comment. I'm still getting in the flow and an idea of how that works on YouTube. Links to Instagram and Facebook. If you want to come and connect with me, please do so. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I am very, 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 very thankful for you, Be Light. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious and creative gift with me, with your time. I truly appreciate that more than you know. And we meet again, beautiful love light. Go shine. I love you. See ya. Bye.